That was a little intro. A really happy one. Guess who's got her braces off? Me. So here is a look at my teeth without my braces. So I had my braces on for over 2 years, probably 28, 29 months, something like that. They originally said it would be 14 to 16 months, so obviously it was a lot more than that. My teeth are lovely and straight, however, there are issues. So I don't know if you can see on the camera because it seems to be more visible under fluorescent lighting, but when I smile, if you can see a black line across my front teeth here. Now a lot of people keep asking if that's where the braces have been sat because they've been sat there for so long. It's not, it's actually a fixed retainer that I've got at the back of my first 4 teeth. So I can have this taken off if I wish to, and I'm in discussions at the moment about whether that's going to happen because I've got this beautiful smile and then people will say, oh, what's that black line on your teeth? And so it can make me feel a little bit, conscious. It can make me a little bit conscious. So I've paid all the money for obviously having my braces on. I want them to be nice when it's taken off. So we're deciding what we're going to do with that. It could be either I have the fixed retainer removed, or I look at possibly having composite bonding. Only on certain teeth. Now, ideally I don't want to have composite bonding because that's an extra cost in itself, it's not free, and ideally I don't want to have the bar removed from the back of my teeth. The reason being, when I put my retainers in on a night, the bottoms are very tight and the tops go in really easily, which shows me that the retainer is working on the top, and obviously my teeth at the bottom are trying to move through the day. It's not noticeable that they're trying to move through the day. It's only when I put my retainer in, and obviously my teeth have moved probably ever so slightly. Once I wake up in the morning, it's back to normal, in and out without any problems. So clearly the retainer's doing what it should be doing. The benefit of having the fixed retainer is that reason. If you break your retainer by accident, if you stay out overnight somewhere and forget it, and you forget your retainer, then your teeth are going to move slightly. Obviously when you get home you're going to put your retainer in and it's going to be really tight, but it's not good to not have your retainer in. Basically, you've just paid all that money for your teeth, you want them to stay straight. So it is a good benefit of having the fixed retainer on. Yes, you can feel it with your tongue. Yes, it is annoying at first, but then it kind of becomes a little bit like your brace. So your braces were really annoying when you first had them on, and then after a while, so I think it was after a day, I quickly got used to it. I didn't talk funny or anything like that, but I kind of find myself just playing with it with my tongue. So there is good benefits to having a fixed retainer. I've only got a fixed retainer on the back, on the top, and not on the bottom. The reason for that is because I had teeth removed from the bottom. The orthodontist said the teeth will possibly not want to move as quick as what the top ones would if I didn't have it on the top, because the top teeth have not had any teeth removed and they were kind of crossed over. So she says that that's what they would try and do again. So I chose not to have it on the bottom teeth. Now, when you have a fixed retainer, like I've got, is literally, I don't know if you're going to see it, probably not. I don't think you're going to see it. It's on the back of my teeth. When you have a fixed retainer, usually you can't see it through your teeth, and the reason that you can see mine is because I have got enamel erosion, basically. So either from eating too many sweets as a child or as an adult, or possibly when I've eaten, I tend to brush my teeth straight away because I didn't like the feel of the food bits in my brace. Especially being an adult and only getting 30 minutes for lunch at work and then having to jump straight back into patients. So I would brush my teeth literally before 30 minutes. Once you've had something to eat, you're meant to wait 30 minutes so that your enamel and all the acidity and everything can settle. So I've been brushing my teeth and they've basically gone slightly see-through on the bottoms, and that's the whole reason that you can see the bar. So for anybody that is coming near to the end of their treatment and needs to possibly make a decision on whether to have a fixed retainer or not, I would definitely have one. They don't cause any problems. I don't really get food stuck in it or anything because you chew with your back teeth. It's really easy, you just brush your teeth as normal. The only thing you can't do is floss normal, so you'd have to get floss strips to push through the tops. You can't floss them teeth, and it literally is the first 4 teeth, so these 2 and these 2. All the rest are just normal. So I need to go back on the 6th of May. Is it the 6th of May? I need to go back on the 6th of May to have my discussion with the dentist at my orthodontist to see if I want to have the composite bonding done and to see how much that would be. And I'm also having my teeth cleaned. So unlike a lot of people that I know who have their braces off and have their teeth cleaned and polished straight away, for some reason my orthodontist didn't do that, and I had to book a separate appointment with their hygienist. I also had to pay for this appointment, which I was really shocked by. To be honest, I feel like it should be part of the treatment. So having to pay £70 to then have my teeth cleaned when I've already paid £4,500 for my teeth to be straightened, just seems like a little bit of a blow, to be honest. So my teeth have not yet been cleaned, in the sense of, you know, polishing them back up to look nice. So if you were to see my teeth up close, they're quite chalky, quite scratchy, and that's where the glue was being filed off. The procedure itself wasn't very long. Unlike in the past when I had braces, they removed each band and pulled the wire out and then cracked off each bracket. When I went this time, she didn't bother with any of that, as far as I can remember. She just cracked off the brackets and the brace come out in one piece. And then she filed the glue off, which wasn't very pleasant, but that's because I don't like drills or anything when I go to the dentist. I'm quite frightened of the dentist because of past traumas. So that doesn't feel very nice. It's quite vibrating, but it's not painful. However, I do have a couple of sensitive teeth at the back, so it was a bit like, stop, stop, but yeah, it didn't take long and I managed to sit through it, so it's not a problem. Do I like my braces off? Yes, I do like my braces off. I just don't like the bar across my mouth. But yeah, when you first see yourself without your braces, it looks horrible. You haven't got these nice sparkly shiny things in your mouth anymore. Your teeth don't look like they're your own, they look like they're false. They might not be the best colour that they once were because you've had braces on. But no, the whole experience for me, I've had ups and downs, I've had annoying things, I've had really nice times where the sun's shining and my braces are twinkling. So it's definitely something you miss for probably 2 days. maybe a week most. But what I don't miss is having to brush my teeth after every meal, having to worry that I've got something stuck in my brace, having to worry about having bad breath because I've got braces on and there might be a bit of food lodged somewhere that's decided to go off. Because these are all things that can happen, and probably things that people don't think about as well. But yeah, the other issue that I've got with my teeth is that before I started treatment, I had a normal overbite, not anything too big, just a normal 1 or 2 mil overbite, and I never really had a gap or anything, so when I put my teeth together I couldn't put my tongue through my teeth or anything like that. Unfortunately, now that I've had braces, I've got a 4.5 mil gap between the top and bottom. I don't know if you can see that, but I can actually get my tongue through it. This unfortunately couldn't be rectified because this is a jaw issue, I believe. So I would need to have my jaw broken for that to be rectified. Saying that, before I started treatment, the orthodontist that I then had said that if I had 2 teeth removed from the bottom, everything would fit perfectly, and that I didn't need to have anything removed from the top because the measurements had worked out perfectly. I think if I didn't have the 2 teeth removed from the bottom and just had one front one removed, I do feel, and I could be completely wrong, and this might not have worked and it might not be the case, but I do feel that these teeth would have come forward more and there wouldn't have been as much of a gap, because there would be teeth there that would stop it coming so far back once they were straightening up. So I feel that having those 2 teeth there and one taken out would allow them to straighten up but still keep a wider arch rather than a narrow one like what I've got. But they're my arches now. But as you can see from that last movement, this is me pulling my jaw forward and then putting my jaw naturally. So forward, naturally. Can you see that overhang? And that's the projection. So that's one thing that I was a little bit disappointed by, but it is what it is. There's nothing I can do, and I definitely don't want my jaw broken. And the teeth have gone and they're never going to come back, so there's no point whinging over that. Overall, I'm really, really happy with my teeth. I'm happy with the service I got. A little bit disappointed that I didn't get free teeth cleaning or free teeth whitening. But again, I suppose every company's different. If that's something you would like, look around for an orthodontist that offers you that at the end of your treatment. Also find out what the price would be. Possibly if you didn't have that, to find out whether they're actually giving you that for free or they're making you pay for it. Because sometimes, let's face it, companies do that as well. They tell you you're getting something free and you're actually paying for it, you just don't realise. But yeah, I can't think if there's anything else I need to update you. This will end my YouTube vlogs for my teeth. Whether there'll be something new coming onto YouTube from me, I do apologise as well that it's been such a long time, but I've not really had anything to update you. It was the same kind of thing. I'd had my colours changed, I had my elastics top to bottom. There weren't really anything major in my treatment that I needed to update you with that you would find interesting. My retainers that I put on a night, I had to wear them full time for 1 week. So now that I am just wearing them on a night time. That was quite funny in itself because I've had them made thicker. It's because I'm someone that clenches their jaw while I sleep, and I didn't want to break my retainers by doing that. So I had these thicker retainers in my mouth trying to speak to patients for 1 week, and they were comfortable but not comfortable to speak. They also rubbed my tongue a lot as well, which they don't now do because I'm used to having them in. I am getting a second pair. Those will be a lot thinner, but we're waiting off before we make those to decide whether I have the bar removed or not, because the thinner ones, if I have them made with the bar, then take the bar off, the thinner ones won't hold my teeth, whereas the thicker ones, if I take the bar off, I can still use that retainer because it's thicker, it will hold the teeth in place. So that's everything, and if you've got any questions, drop them below, because there's probably things that you want to know that I've missed. Again, I apologise that there's not been a video for so long, but there were just really nothing to update you on. My teeth are amazing. They're nice and straight. I've just got the niggly little thing to sort out. There might be a video coming, depending what the outcome of the appointment is, if I do have composite bonding, or if I decide just to leave it and just to put up with it and just say to people, oh yeah, it's my retainer. You seem to see it more in fluorescent lighting rather than just standard lighting. So we'll see how that goes. But thank you very, very much for watching this, if you are watching this. I'm talking quietly because I'm at work and there's patients outside. Not waiting for me though. I hope that everybody has a good week. Let me know if you're having braces on. Let me know if you're having braces taken off. Let me know if you've had any problems or what your expectations are or what you think you might feel. But yeah, drop me some comments and I'll reply back to you. And thank you again. Bye.